Once upon a time, there was a selfish lord. The lord hated old people. One day, the lord ordered his retainers to post signs all over the country and ordered the villagers to do the following. Old people over 60 should be thrown into the mountains. Any house that doesn't obey him will be slaughtered. Everyone had no choice but to follow the Lord's orders, fearing that everything in the house would be killed. Now, in that village, there was a young man with an elderly mother. "Son, I am 60, leave me on the mountain. I can't do such a terrible thing, mother. The old lady next door and the old man in the house in front of us have already been dumped in the mountains. Don't bother." The young man reluctantly carried his mother on his back and climbed the mountain, but he still could not leave her there. Carrying his mother on his back, he sneaked home at night and hid them in the barn behind the house. A few days later, Toto-sama ordered the villagers to make a rope of ashes. He said, "Mother, the Lord wants me to make a rope of ashes. I have tried, but I cannot do it. If no one can do it, the tribute will be too high." "Son, that's easy, I'll tell you." The son said he would make a circle of straw rope, just as his mother had taught him. It was placed in salt water, dried and burned, and the resulting rope of ashes was carefully brought to the Lord. "You're doing very well. Then, let's make the problem a little more difficult. This is a stick, and I want you to tell me in a day or two which is the root and which is the branch." The young man took the stick home, but was at a loss and asked his mother. "It's easy. Bring a tub of water." Son prepared a tub and placed the stick in the water. "Look, the one on the bottom is the root, and the floating one is the branch." The young man answered in the presence of the Lord. "Excellent. Now let me give you the hardest problem of all. Go make a drum that makes a sound without being struck." The young man, looking very pale, returned home with his drum and asked his mother for help. "It's very simple, go to the mountains and get a few bees." The mother loosened the skin of the drum a little, put the bee in it, and tightened the skin again. Then the drums began to make a sound. The young man handed the sounding taiko to the Lord. "Good heavens, you have solved 3 difficult problems all by yourself." "The truth is, Your Highness, it was not I who solved the problem, but my mother. The Lord ordered me to throw the old man into the mountains, but I could not do such a cruel thing. I hid my mother in the barn, and the old man, though weaker, knows more than the young man." The Lord thought for a while. "I was wrong, and I don't want to throw old people in the mountains anymore." Since then, that country has become a country that takes care of its elderly. Thank you for watching to the end. Please subscribe to our channel.